live, I think.
Oh, I can't check it this time. I don't have my laptop.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't need it because we got the microphone!
Yeah.
No more headsets. Microphone.
Yeah, okay, we're streaming. It's all good.
Okay.
All right.
Hello and welcome to your weekly Dose of Mayhem. The only show... We have two very special guests with us today. This is Gatubo 2 in Wembley.
Yes.
So, how about you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves?
No, you gotta put the real mic up to him, no?
It's very interesting. And how about you? Yeah.
Profound.
Incredible. Profound wisdom.
Ugh. All right.
I'm sure that made a great sound, me moving that mic around like that.
Yeah, it made a bit of a rumble. Anyways, so, FTC States happened last weekend.
March 3rd.
Yes.
It
That was, in fact, last weekend.
It was last weekend. It happened. And we competed at it, and we're going to talk about it. That's what we do.
I mean, I drink chocolate milk.
The only show of chocolate milk. So, FTC States. Both teams, our green and white team, were competing at the state this MVCC Utica Excelsior State Championship.
Excelsior Region Championship.
Both teams were competing at it. It was a pretty good event. Congratulations to Tardis and the Robovine. Who else won? Tardis.
Yeah, Tardis, Robovines, J-Bots, they did really good.
Yeah, those were the three teams. Yeah, I think those were the three teams that qualified. So congratulations to them.
Yeah. Along with, I think it was Sharkbots, who were with Tardis on the winning alliance?
Something like that.
Something
I'm
like
not
that.
sure.
Good job to everyone there.
When they announced who was qualifying for Houston at the FTC World Championship, it was so late. It was just I don't remember.
Yeah, they ran over a little bit due to some scheduling issues. So
technical difficulties, things like that. Things happen. It all went fine. It was a great event.
Had fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a good end to a good FTC season.
For
us.
Good.
Yeah.
For us. And so, yeah, we did not qualify, neither of our teams, which, dang. But we did have some really great matches, especially Green Team. So maybe you want to talk a little bit more about, like, some of your favorite matches, because I know some of them that we played were, like, pretty crazy.
I'm getting a phone call, so I'm gonna go take care of that. You talk about your favorite matches. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing.
You might know what you're doing. Yeah, sure. And this is our replacement host, Tiffany.
Hi.
I'm going to. There we go. I've changed the name tag. So, Tiffany's here now.
I've been replaced.
You've been replaced.
Tiffany,
talk about the design. Talk about the design on Green Robot.
So.
No. Nuh-uh. Wait for your turn.
Sorry.
Back
I was going to work on FLC.
Back of the line. So, talk about the design that you did for this year's Green Bot.
So, this is our themed robot skirt. It's a little beat up from competitions, but
it doesn't come across on camera.
Does it not?
No, not really. No.
So beat up. But
talk about Goober and the paintbrush.
Oh, so new addition to our Electric Mayhem family is Mix Goober. They don't have a gender.
It's an entity.
It's an entity. May or may not be appearing in future shorts in the future. But they have joined our family. It's basically a personification of our logo design. I thought it would be pretty cool to add a personified version of our logo into our branding stuff this year. So I am the branding lead for our FRC team, in case you didn't know. So I did all this on Procreate first, and then transported it, each individual layer as black PNGs, and then into SVGs later on, and then put it on the Glowforge and cut it out that way.
Shout out to SVGs, best file format.
Also the most annoying, in my opinion.
I don't know, PDFs are probably up there.
Yeah.
So talk about the hexagons.
Oh yeah, hexagons. They were on the ARM until they decided to replace it.
They're still on the arm, aren't they? Like the
No,
couple?
no. They removed it because they switched the ARM completely.
Huh.
But it was on the ARM. But like pixels, hexagons to go with are the game we're doing this year. And there also was a hexagon. There also were hexagons on the top of the plane launcher, but again, that part has since been replaced.
That's great. Thank you, Tiffany. Very cool. All right, Nate, get back on.
I mean, she could stay if you want.
I'll move over a seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess. All right, everyone. This is Tiffany. She's a senior on FTC Green and FLC 4930. She's our third guest today, along with the two robots. Hi, Austin.
Austin, can you move the camera a little bit left? Like, no, like rotate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Austin. Austin's our cameraman.
I am our cameraman.
No, he isn't.
For today, I am.
Austin's the cameraman now. As you can see, we know exactly what we're doing.
This is the first. This is the first, or no? This is like the second, third unscripted one that we've done. It's going the same. Couldn't you tell? Not awkwardly reading off of notes. This is great.
What was the prompt?
Cameraman's going on strike.
Good.
Bye, Austin.
Austin. Good matches from states. Crazy matches.
Good matches from states. Oh, states was for Green Team. Speaking only for Green Team, which I'm the coach of. Speaking for Green Team, Green Team played a lot of really fun, really good matches. We played very well. Our autos worked consistently all day. We used the code that we had changed the night before, and we didn't have to change it all day long. We were consistently getting 6 to 7 cycle goal, getting 14 to 15 pixels up on the board like we wanted to. Our plane worked fairly consistently. We climbed every match. Our autos were working great. We had just a real good day, and we made it to a pretty strong 4th place finish.
Yeah.
In the tournament, getting picked by the Robo Raiders and playing with Saints. No. Yes, Saints.
Yes.
Yes, it was us, the Robo Raiders, and Saints. We got 4th place. We played one match in finals. It was pretty fun. Worked out real well. I think the most exciting match we played all day was the match we played with the Buff Cyborgs. That was just a real good match. We were up against two fairly formidable opponents, and both of our autos worked pretty well, and both autos worked great. And then our cycle time, we were synced up, staggering our cycles. We got a bunch of pixels up on the board. It was a great match. I think the final score was 230 to 145 or something like that.
Buffalo W.
Yes, Buffalo Team W. Mm-hmm. Buff Cyborgs, you guys are great. And then obviously the one match we played in finals with the Robo Raiders, that was also a great match. We got that second set line. We were up against Gorilla Bots and Gorilla Bots and
I think we
their
were
partners. I don't know. It was a real fun match. Getting a bunch of mosaics in those two, getting that second sideline. So Robo Raiders, you guys are great too.
Yeah.
Everyone's great. All the FTC teams are so nice, especially in this region. Yeah. So Hamid, as a representative from White Team, Wembley as well. Wembley, what was your favorite match? Yeah.
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 I don't think Wembley can see anything other than the table.
Oh, he has eyes.
Yeah, he's just looking down though.
Yeah, he's looking down.
Oh, hold on here. Now you can see.
Wait, is Wembley a government report?
It's a Muppet.
It's a Muppet, yeah.
So Hamid, same question. What was some of your highlights from states? Just robot-wise.
Robot-wise, I think the thing that worked good is, again, the auto that I programmed before. Because we didn't have an auto for any... This is really weird. Hold on. I can hear myself talk.
Okay.
Okay. This is a lot better. So yeah, the autos that I programmed for states worked very well, very consistent. Probably not as consistent as the green team, but I don't think I really saw any like major failures. And this was the first competition that we actually had an auto, just because of all the changes that the robot had to go through, and like some odometry issues and stuff, which was delaying that a lot. So I'd say that through the vision model and all the testing that I did, even with just like this, like a simple command-based position-based auto, with just like linear paths, so nothing fancy like spline or anything, it worked pretty well. We got, I believe it was 28 points per auto pretty consistently.
Yeah.
I think we started the day with 25, and then I gave them the yellow pixel in the back stage area as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that bumped it up to 28.
Those that 28 versus 25 was the difference between some rankings, because the first tiebreaker in FTC after ranking points is your auto score. So squeezing as many auto points as you can out of wherever you are is always important for getting you up in those rankings. You
must have felt really safe with that 50-point auto then.
Yeah, and yeah, the 50-point auto was a real benefit to us when it worked. We had well, I mean, it worked. It would have worked every time. We had a couple of matches with we had teammates who's like once or twice our teammates auto kind of like
Interfered.
Stopped early, interfered, but no big deal. The matches were well fought, well won.
Yeah, I was hearing some like miscommunication issues, which caused them to like run, like we ran sort of autos together that were like conflicting. Yeah. So
that's why that scouting in FTC and FLC for that matter is just so important, and that good communication between the coaches of your two drive teams is just so important. At some point we should get James on here to talk about the scouting app.
We should, yeah.
That might be a post.
He actually is in somewhere. He also hasn't left. I just don't know where.
That deserves an episode. That might be a post FLR, post MVR kind of thing. Speaking of FLR, man, oh man,
I just
man,
wanna,
oh man.
Real quick, about the scouting app, because you just brought it up. I've also worked on it, and I'm just going to give you a teaser. This is very different from the scouting app that we had last year, which we did a conference on at the World Championships. We've basically redesigned everything to use more like standard stuff, instead of using like a custom website that we have to host and everything. It's a lot cheaper now as well, and the sort of data formatting and data that we can get out of it is a lot better. So stay tuned for that.
It's just so cool, and as the drive coach for FTC and FLC this year, it's been real fun to watch that progress, because that information is just so important.
We'll probably also see you at Worlds.
Oh yeah, if you or your team is going to Worlds, White made a conference for Worlds. It's
for the scouting app, yeah.
About the scouting app, we'll find out if that gets accepted.
Yeah,
Tiffany,
and the RoboCart conference.
Yes, Tiffany, do you want to talk about the RoboCart conference that Green Team submitted this year?
So this year, this is new for Green Team. We are so have you discussed RoboCart on this podcast?
Yes.
So as some of you may know, RoboCart, we're bringing that to Worlds possibly if they decide that we are eligible tomorrow.
We'll find out.
Yeah. So we'll see you at Worlds, maybe. Green
Hopefully.
Team. Hopefully. I hope hard.
Worlds is just such a fun event. So we're excited to potentially get the ability to not only go but also present. We will find out on March 14th through the 16th at the FLC Finger Lakes qualifier whether or not FLC team is going to be qualifying, and then also we have the Miami Valley qualifier in Cincinnati, but we'll talk about that closer to when we get to that.
Yeah. Do you know when they confirm the conferences?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All
right.
So you'll find out next week, maybe. Are we?
I'm sure someone will post it on whatever on Facebook or something.
We're doing
Instagram,
RoboKart next.
Yeah.
We're doing RoboKart tomorrow. That's perfect.
Oh yeah, talk about that. Are you going to that? I'm not. So.
I am going to that, and I think other Nate and James and you are too.
I might.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So we're going to the Buffalo Maker Faire, which is hosted somewhere.
It's hosted at Iroquois Middle School. It's hosted somewhere.
Lakeshore High.
Lakeshore. Thank you.
Yeah. And we're going to go there with RoboKarts, full shebang with the video cameras and the audio system maybe. And we're gonna have a good time. And it's gonna be great. We actually designed some new bumpers for the edge of the track. Do you want to go get those? Those are pretty
They're
cool.
not bumpers. They're more like borders.
They're walls.
They're walls.
Gutter guards in bowling, almost.
Gutters.
Yeah, so we designed something to help people not drive over the edge of the track when they're going for a sharp turn or something like that, because we've had issues with that, and we don't have the little cloud guy from actual Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the cloud guy is usually a kid on our team.
RoboCard.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They're just bent poly cups with vinyl stickering on them.
And possibly Velcro on the bottom.
Look at that.
Powered by Electric Mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a couple of them that say slow. We'll put those around the corners.
Yeah.
Tell people to slow down into those corners. Yeah, we have a couple.
Wasn't there like a stop one?
There was a stop one. It was that one. I took off stop and put on slow, because if they see a stop sign, they'll just stop.
It's
Boy,
RoboCard. The whole thing with RoboCard is it's a need for speed. Am I in the shot? Yeah, you need speed, so you don't want to stop.
Yeah. Lesson on racing from Nate.
I just know so much about racing.
You have to be fast to race.
Race.
It's really words to live by.
Mm-hmm.
Does this thing bounce? Like if I flick it, will it little bounce?
Yeah, it does.
No,
It also, they can hear that. All right.
I did not know that.
FLR, you've been waiting to talk about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We're going to FLR.
Yes, we are.
March 14th.
Yes.
Yep.
Are we vlogging?
Yep. Are we?
Are we what?
Are we gonna do a podcast at FLR?
Maybe.
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 Guess we're just gonna keep you guys guessing, which means you're gonna have to tune in at electricmayhem.com. Oh, it's youtube.com/electricmayhem to find
Robotics.
out. Robotics.
YouTube. You have to know this is the slogan. Subscribe to youtube.com/@electricmayhemrobotics.
Official slogan of the team. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming if you're watching the podcast, you're already here, so thank you.
I mean, you're on the button. No, you're on the side with the button. So like point down.
I'm on this.
There it is. It's right there.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
We're becoming more and more like we're becoming more and more like actual YouTubers.
Dude, if you are on YouTube, then you are a YouTuber.
Wow, that is absolutely wild.
So, who else is coming to FLR that you are excited about?
Oh, teams I'm excited to see at FLR.
Oh.
Tiffany, you can answer this too. I am, as always, we're excited to see BFF teams like 1507, the Warlocks, and 424, Rust Belt Robotics. They always have really cool bots, especially 1507's bot last year was so absurd. It's just everything was driven by pneumatics. It was awesome. They had like 7 tanks just like lining like the bot, like the inside of the drivetrain. It was so wild.
Yeah.
And
I mean, to be fair, we had 4, didn't we?
Yeah, but we didn't need 4. They needed the 7 because they were still running out of air because everything on that arm was pneumatically driven.
That's
Like there was
crazy.
no motors on that bot besides the drivetrain. It was awesome.
I still have that footage of you like drilling a hole for the camera mount, and you just like get dangerously close to one of our
drilling
tanks.
into a tank. 424's bot last year was also really cool. They always do cool stuff. So I'm excited to see that. And then also teams like 1511 and 3015 from around the Rochester area. Their bots are just always really fun to watch. Really, they're always super good. So fast.
Swerve drive.
Yeah, I'm just one of my favorite parts about going to competitions is just seeing all the other ways that people have chosen to play the game and solve the problems given to them. Especially for this year's game, because obviously the main goal is to do that shooter, but I've seen just so many different iterations of the shooter so far. So yeah, those are some of the things I'm excited for at FLR. Tiffany, you said you had some teams you wanted to see.
My brother mentioned to me that 2 Einstein finalist teams were coming to FLR.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like Team Rice, and there was another team. He was scouting. I'm not sure up to when.
Yeah, her brother's James, so.
Yeah, James J. He's the scouting guy. You're probably gonna see him after FLR. But like, fun fact, he stayed up to 2 a.m. on a competition night scouting. Mr. Hiller said he might have killed him if it not was for the fact that he was up scouting.
Wow.
Yeah. So 2 Einstein. Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive at FLR.
I hope you get picked.
I am really looking forward to FLR. I hope we do really well.
Here's a list if you want to look through that.
Ooh.
Oh, we just have the scouting app up.
Yeah, I made it. Fun fact.
Oh, we have one of the guys who made the scouting app.
Yeah, I think.
Warlocks, Rolling Thunder, just like
Yeah.
a lot of.
There's a lot of good teams. There's a lot of fun teams and good teams going to.
I think it was Shaker Robotics, maybe.
Well, go to their TBA.
Yeah, there's a button for that.
Yeah, go to
Team TPA.
Go to history. How does Blue Alliance work? Someone tell. Regardless, it'll be. We'll look into that. It's on Blue Alliance, so I'm sure anyone who's interested can find them out. But yeah, that's gonna be really fun, and yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else? Because I talked about everything, all the points I wanted to hit.
Oh, if you're going to FLR, Electric Mayhem has 6 different buttons. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's 12, but like.
Well, don't show them off. It's a secret.
Yeah.
Secret button.
I'll give a sneak peek. I'll give a sneak peek to entice them. One button.
One button.
One button.
My favorite.
So.
Here it is. Oh, this is a mangled one.
Yeah. Grab a good one.
There is a good one. Have a look at that.
Yeah. Tiffany, among others, spent a lot of time designing and then making all of these buttons. Who's at there's a 30-minute button quota on the team.
Which both of you still have to complete.
No, I've done mine. Definitely.
Your name's on that list.
Yeah, there's a list behind us of just everyone who hasn't done the 30 minutes of button making yet. Gabe did 4?
He said 4 minutes.
I thought Gabe did his 30.
He did 25. He claims he did 30 beforehand.
Did you reset him?
You never told me you did 30, so it's 30 now. It was 30, it's at 4 now.
Anyway,
and if you, the funny thing is that pin is actually the one that I've been wearing this whole time.
what?
Look at that.
Yeah, so for all you button collectors out there, Electric Mayhem, 6 new pins.
Slight variations.
Slight variations. Mm-hmm. So if you are looking for button collections, we have options.
And they all feature Goober.
Goober!
Yeah.
Just show off Goober. Can we rotate this guy on? Goober!
Goober!
Did we ever get mentor approval to call the mascot Goober?
Oh. It's just Goober. Did you get mentor approval for me to call you Nate? No, you didn't.
It's just his name. It's just his name.
It's Goober.
It's staying that way until at least. No, it's gonna stay like that forever.
It's Goober.
I just started calling him Goober because I don't know what to call him, and then it's Goober.
It's Goober.
Stuck. It's stuck. His name's Goober now.
Welcome to your weekly dose of mayhem, the only show where Goober.